Media is a platform for artists, A&Rs, managers, and folks in the music industry that are aspiring entrepreneurs to really learn about the business, to learn about how to get your name out there, how to market yourselves, and also to give you opportunities to really advance your careers. So every week we have different, not aspiring artists, but we have different experts in the industry come on and speak on their experience. And then at the end, we usually do a listening session. So some of you that was screened will get a chance to play some of your music today. So I hope you all enjoy the event. My goal at the end of the day is for you guys to have a good time, for you to learn something. So again, take some notes. If you haven't grabbed a pen and paper, grab a pen and paper so you can take
go get
notes.
something right now. Don't even look at it like an event, man. We here just chopping it up. Each one teach one, you know? Yep. So let's get it started.
El is dropping free game today, and if you don't take some notes, then get out of here.
What's up, Mom?
Cool. So please.
That's my mom, Lex.
Oh, wait, where is she? Which one is she?
She just slid across the screen.
Lorene Carlos?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Everybody.
Hi, to Hollywood, hello. Look, my mom came in with Holly. Hi. Back out, right?
Hey, cool. Denise.
Hi, Lorene. What's up?
It's a party up in here.
It's a party. What's up, Lex? Let's get it started, though. I got you.
So let's start. Let's go ahead and get started. If everybody could go ahead and mute themselves and keep themselves on mute, it'll help with just making sure that El can be heard throughout the entire event.
Can you guys hear me? Because I have like an AC on in the studio right now. Should I shut it off?
No, you're good. We can hear you.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool. So why don't we go ahead and get started? So El, can you just give us a quick little introduction about yourself?
Well, my name is El. Well, my name is Levon Coburn. Everybody just calls me El. That's what I go by. I'm from Harlem, born and raised, Spanish Harlem, actually. Yeah, so the music thing wasn't really always something that I wanted to do, actually. It just came about from like my mom.
He's gonna drop it off to us because he said he's wrong. He said,
Shanika, can you mute yourself really quickly?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's not good. Thank you. All right, go ahead, El.
Yeah, so born and raised in Harlem. I'm from 1199. That's on 108th and First Ave. So my block stretches from 108 and First Ave to 111th and First to FDR. It's 4 big buildings, 32 floors. It's like we're known for like the colorful doors. It's like chocolate buildings with like colorful doors. You don't really see a makeup of my block the way it is like anywhere else. So it's unique. It stands out. It definitely stands out in its own. We have a lot of like history as far as in the music business from this community. So it's like Dame Dash was involved around here, Cameron, Jim Jones, the Diplomats, and these are things that I was just growing up seeing like firsthand. So it's like, you know, we use the block for a lot of what we do, and I just took a lot of that from them, you know. So I would see them shooting videos, doing cookouts, doing candle lightings for people that are no longer with us due to whatever reason, and just, you know, taking nothing and creating something. And, you know, that was like my little first introduction, and I was like, yo, this shit is kind of cool. Excuse me. I'm like, yo, this is kind of cool. Can I curse?
You can swear.
Okay, cool. I don't want to be saying stuff. I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. My mom used to have me doing like child acting and stuff like that. So I was always into entertainment. I don't know what it was. I started to lose the passion for being the kid in front of the camera. And I started to be more attentive to the people who were behind the scenes doing work, because, you know, I would see that as whoever you were in front of the camera that was a folk, those kind of, not to say that those guys are disposable, but I just felt better, more satisfied with like being a guy that was like putting things together and making things happen and just being a creative without having to put myself out there. As you see, my name is Lowkey L. Like, I'm not really going and running for the attention and stuff like that. Like, I know everybody that everybody knows. We're all friends, but, you know, I'll just be chilling. I do my own thing. I got my own friends. You know, the industry doesn't run my world, doesn't control my life. So, you know.
How did you get connected with Wayno?
So, as I was saying, I started in 2000 and I want to say like 13 or 2012. So 2012, 2011, I had some homies on my block. And like I said, everybody, you know, we all do things over here. We came together for a movement that a friend of mine has started. His name is Kadeem King. He started a movement called The Republic. And you know, I just started doing a lot of work within what we had going on. So like I said, I was always interested in it, and we would see people doing it in front of us. So we just took a little bit of what we saw from them and we started applying it to our own hustle. And like I said, it was crazy. It was crazy because we were young and we were just ripping and running and figuring it out as we were going. I met a lot of people, did a lot of networking, did a lot of work, period, just around the movement. And I bumped in, you know, I had cross paths with like Dave East, and, you know, we built some sort of a relationship, and he introduced me to Wayno, and me and Wayno, but it was like so many people from all around the neighborhood always telling me like, yo, you got to get with Wayno, you and Wayno, da 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 da, Wayno. When I was younger, I also grew up in the projects up the block, Clinton houses on 109th and Lexington Avenue. That's I spent a lot of time in my childhood there, more so than even in 1199 as much, because that's my family block. I have a lot of family over there, a bunch of school friends, and you know, even like in that area, it was like, I bet they would tell me like, yo, get with Wayno, because there used to be a big time tournament. It was called the Showboat Classic. Wayno worked with Rockefeller and Jay-Z, Rockefeller, Dame Dash. They had a team in the tournament, and Wayne would run like the team and street teams and t-shirts. And I saw him out there touching the people. He was real close to the source. So I will always see Wayne growing up, like always seen him, just never, you know, made an introduction. And it's crazy how it came full circle. I got introduced to him. I just kept it real with him. Like, yo, I'm just trying to learn. I'm doing a lot for myself, or I'm trying to at least, and I want to make sure that I'm doing things the right way. And he was receptive to my approach, and it's been lit ever since. You know what I mean? It's my guy.
A lot of artists, A&Rs, managers, and people in the music industry are always trying to figure out, how do I get a mentor? How do I get a mentor? What tips would you have for folks to get connected with the right people in the industry, and how to do it?
So I want to say take your time. I want to say leave with work. Definitely leave with work. It's always about the work, because I could have met Wayno and talked to Wayno until I was blue in the face. You know what I mean? But I have to have something that I have to actually show for. I have to be valuable. I had to gain trust with Wayno in situations that come with the work. So it's like, if it was a studio thing, it started small. Like, yo, Wayne could tell you, like, I used to get tight at first because I used to be like, damn, like, yo, this nigga keep calling me to do like shit that don't even, like, that's not even what I'm on. Like, he'll be like, yo, I need you to help me with this video. But I'm gonna get back to this later on when we talking. Like, he would put me in positions to just, I don't know if it was to test my work, but, you know, I would show that I was reliable, and I would, you know, do what he asked, because I was just trying to help any way that I could to try to help with the forward progress of the movement and whatever he had going on, and to show that I'm a valuable asset too. I'm not just a person who sits around and, you know, I'm not an entourage member. That's been something that's been big on myself. I never needed to hang out with people just to hang out with people. As I said, all of my friends have nothing to do with the music industry, and we all still be, well, you see me on, when you see me, none of my friends have anything to do with music. So it's like, I don't have to be there and be on some like just hanging out shit. I'm out here and I'm going to get some shit done. So if we're going to go put some work in, we're going to make sure we put some work in, and we're going to do it at a high quality, because that's the type of product that we want to promote.
Mm-hmm. Now you do a lot in the music industry. Like, Al, you're always on everybody's page. Everybody's always talking about what you're doing. So what does your daily life look like? What do you spend the most time on? Are you mostly in the studio, or what?
I'm gonna be so real with you, right? This is because, yo, like, I'm very unorthodox in my style and my come up. Like, I didn't go to school for this. I have no traditional background in this, nothing. So it's like, my routine is still one of such that it's like, I'm on some regular shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I might come uptown, check my grandmother. She actually just had like knee replacement surgery. So it's like, right now my mornings are just making sure she's straight, kicking it with her, you know, spending some time while she rehabs out of the house, and jumping on emails, looking for new leads on things that I need. So let's say I'll get on a call with Wayno, and we'll just discuss things within internal business that we have going on. And we'll try to see if we could strike gold with something, or look for leads on something, or, you know me, I'm always looking for new everything anyway. Like, my mind never stops working. I'm always conceptualizing things. I'm working on, you know, content. I'm working. It's a lot, so I like to structure it after about 12. So I'll spend 9 to 12 with my grandmother, and I might work out after that for a little bit, and then I really dive into my day. I'll eat, but from the top of the day, it never stops really. Like it never really stops. Honestly, I can't really say, yo, I go and do this from this time. It doesn't stop, but I focus heavily on, I try to get my family some time as well. Like I grew up heavily on a family orientated. Like I said, I'm not into the industry more than I'm into my friends and my family. So it's like, I like to keep them involved with everything that I have going on. So, you know, it's just to be around them while I'm still being able to work on everything that it is that I'm working on. So it's like, whether it's I'm on YouTube looking for new talent, like Instagram is a main source for a lot of things for me right now, because whether people are DMing me, sending me things, I'm finding things. It's like, I just, I find a lot there, and I strike big there with a lot of things, and I just keep it on the low. Cause you know, it's like, we just trying to stay low and bubble. That's all. We just trying to stay low and keep firing. We try not to get too caught up into the last accomplishment or the last thing that we got done, because it's always about something new. You know what I mean?
How do you deal with artists sending you music on Instagram? Do people DM you a lot and you just listen to them and you keep them in your back pocket if you think that they're good? Or how does it work with you?
No, I listen to everything. I don't dismiss anything, no matter how long it takes me to get to it. I'll tell you a crazy story. Little Tekka hit me 100 and something weeks before he got popping. But you know, when your DMs, the way Instagram had rearranged everything, I wasn't following him, so they put him he wasn't in my primary DM. So I had a bunch of requests, and I'm not lit enough to have requests. I don't even know any like requests. I don't know like why I would be having to get requests on Insta. Like I like to get my DMs. So I'm not thinking anything of a request. Like I just wasn't that savvy. I'm sorry guys. Like I'm not one to, like I know how to move around.
You're not old, Al.
Yeah, like I'm not an old guy, but I'm just saying, like I could rock out with everything, but I just, you know, I'm real like regular with it. Like, okay, the message is there. Let me check the message. Like we don't go in our email and look for an email request. So it's like I'm just checking things based off of that, and I missed an email and I missed a DM and a comment from Lil Tekka. Crazy. But I don't trip over it, because I actually go through everything. I pay attention to everything. I look at everything. I listen to everything, whether people know it or not. You know what I'm saying? I have friends who are engineers at studios, so they might give me a heads up, like, yo, bro, this person needs you or Wayne or whoever you guys are around right now, you know, and I'll tune in and I just see if it's fitting for me, because it's bigger than just hearing a song. That's like one component. Like making music is dope, is cool, and it's great if you make music very well. But you know, you also have to have the personal drive. You have to have a lot of things that come with this to be successful and make it. So I look for a lot. It's not just music, but it starts with that. And I'm always open and listening to everything. I'm not one of these people that'll just be like, yo, I don't want to tune in. Or, you know what I mean? Like I'm with whatever. You see me, I'm outside. People pull up on my block. Like this is the thing that I was telling you. I watched these guys use the block as something, so I use the block as something. I'm not outside selling drugs and doing all of this stuff. So we outside. You see my man Dot, he makes hats. You see my other man, he does this. He makes shirts. Samaj does what he does. Like we all do things, and we just try to keep it in and let people see us on the creative side and know that, all right, you might see me in LA working with X, Y, and Z, or you might see me with Wayno and he does X, Y, and Z, but guess what? I'm right here. This is home base, and I'm still here every day, and I'm still trying to get things done. I'm live in the flesh. People come talk to me. We all sit down. Like the block, I used to call it the office. Like this was my office. I would have meetings with people where we went to the staircase and smoked weed. I didn't have an office. You know what I'm saying? So Wayno had got like an office, and even with that, still having an office, I still bring people to the block. Like it's just a natural thing for me. You know what I mean? It's just a natural thing.
So I know you work with a lot of people from Harlem, but I also know you have some clients that work elsewhere because of Wayno and you roster with him. How do you know if an artist is marketable, or how do you know when you should work with them?
Like I said, like I don't really go too much off of the public's perception, because that can all be changed with the work that we do. So I don't like to sit here and be like, oh, I don't really like this kid's look right now, or I don't really like how he sounds, because all of that can be changed. Like, we are the people who know how to change it. So it's like, I don't view you as what you are in front of me. I view you potential-wise. So if I sit with you and I see you pick up on knowledge fast and you're hardworking, and it's not always about, like I said, the look of things and everything else is not really about that shit 90% of the time, because those are the people who aren't actually ready. Sometimes you could be too ready for your moment. A lot of people don't understand that. You could be too ready for your moment and not ready for the rest of your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that is a big thing to me. And I just like to, because, you know, we've come across many of acts already. We've been here, done that. It's a lot of people who have potential to go do this, do that. And, you know, I've been on the other side of, yo, if we would have did this, we would have went gold. If we would have did that, we would have went platinum. And now I see, you know, I'm understanding the things that have to go into it. And it's like, when it comes to like marketing yourself and all of that, it's not that difficult because of the day and age that we live in, number one. But I want to say a lot leads with the music. We have to get back to the music and the development of these artists. So it's like, you know, I've met people who were able to make a good song, and that was enough potential to get attention from everybody on earth on Instagram and the labels and make them go crazy. Then they get a deal, and then you go to the studio and you work with these guys for 6 months and there's nothing ever else to come out of it. And why is that? Because we never took the time to develop this artist. We never took the time to say, yo, hold on, let's really see what type of, let's just cook up for 6 months. And out of the 6 months, let's subtract all of the joints that are like main joints that we feel strongly about. And let's help this artist find their lane, and let's help this artist find a way to, you know, maneuver and carve out a lane just for themselves and build a brand. That's all.
How have you been doing that with Haas and Azar and Riley? How have you been building
So
that up?
Riley, so it's crazy. Riley is a super dope dude. Like, that's my guy right there. Because I also have to thank Riley as well too. We both can thank each other. Because I did find Riley. I was doing a Nike campaign. I was doing a campaign with Nike and an artist that we were previously working with. And while I was on set, we had bumped into Riley because he had got a heads up from someone else about the artist that I was working with. Riley thought I was a photographer that I worked with. He thought I was Don like Cheeto. And he was looking for merch, something called Inspire or Retire. Riley's funny. So he came up to me all cool and shit. And, you know, he was really looking for some merch, but I wasn't the guy who had the merch. But I had an opportunity for him if he was willing and, you know, open and willing. And, you know, we shot TJ's first video. TJ Porter's his name. We shot a video called Tricky. And me and Riley came together. We did that shit in about 2 hours. And that's the thing that got my guy viral, and it set him off and it went crazy. So we just started going crazy after that. But Riley had disappeared for a little bit. So I was working with TJ. We would go we'd be traveling all across the country, and Riley's just missing in action. And I got back to the city, and I'm like, yo, bro, what's going on with you? What's your deal? So we just chop it up. He comes in, he sees me, and I'm like, yo, here's the deal. What I have, because you have to have a vision for that's the good thing that comes with this that I have learned from Wayno as well. You know, you don't misuse people. You know, it's cool for us to use each other, but we have to use each other properly. Use me in a way the way I could be affected, and I would use you as such. So I knew Riley is like a super sick director. He just didn't even know it about himself, because the way he worked and how assertive he was, and, you know, everything would just be, you know, his turnaround was quick as hell. Like, he shot something for me and gave it back to me the next day. I was like,
wow.
I'm like, yo, bro, like, yo, we could get some money. Like, yeah, we could get some money and we could do some dope stuff. Like, you know, of course it's about bread too, because we have to take care of ourselves and provide for our family. But we could do some dope stuff. Like, we could do some real dope stuff. So that's what we did. So we started working on content with each other. And that's why I said I started working on content, started working on videos. Before that, I initially started working on videos with my boy, Fred Focus. Fred Focus was the first person to ever give me a shot behind, like, with the camera, like, and actually gave me a chance to really do my thing. Like, he basically let me direct the video without directing the video, and I love him for that for life, because I didn't need any credit. I didn't need none of that. It just helped me, you know, transition into a new lane for myself, because I saw, like, okay, like, and that's what I promote to everybody, and I preach to them, just get out here and work. Like, you don't know what could come from you actually just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna direct the video today. Like, I shoot 2 to 3 videos every week. And it's crazy. Like, me and Riley, we come together and we do a lot of work. And it's like, yo, if I didn't open up my mind to, like, being down to, like I said, show my worth in the situation, show my value, and show that I was willing and open to do whatever it took to get things done, whether it was going to the studio, making beats, you know what I mean, all of that type of stuff. So, yeah, like I just try to find what works best for people in my mind, and I'm not always right all the time. But like I said, we do trial and error, and that's what works for me. I'm very unorthodox. I don't have a background of, you know, the proper way, quote unquote, to do things. I do things the way that I feel best and need be for me and my team. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. And we apply it to the next steps. And we don't really have too many hiccups. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, finding what works and doing what works, you know?
Why'd you choose to work with Mitch, Azar, and Haas? Like, why'd you choose them specifically? What do you like about working with them?
Azar, I haven't really worked with Azar in a while, but that's still my guy. I just got a call about some stuff with him, so I got to connect him on. So, like I said, I like to build with people, and you know, I have roles. I know everything that I'm doing and what I have to get done. So they're roles that need to be filled with all of these things. So whether it is Azar's a dope ass producer, I don't like to cook up with one producer. Like you could ask Mitch, you could ask Slim Dollars, I don't want one producer and me in the studio. Like, and there's no disrespect to the producers. I just don't like it. Like, why would I section myself off like to doing things with one person where I know there's so many talented. I'm all about to collabs and shit like that. So I'm into that. I want to see what we could come up with. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's when you move the interchangeable parts. You bring people, okay, this guy doesn't work well with other people. All right, bro, I'll see you later. Send me some beats. Maybe the artist might like it. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But that's the opportunity you have when you know, sacrifice your ego, when you come sit down with us as a collective and we work on things all together. Because that's how we work on real records and things that are here to stay forever, not just here for, you know, 2 seconds. I want a bunch of writers in the room. I want a bunch of producers. You know, I want a lot of people. I don't want any yes men in the room. I want everybody that's, you know, not headstrong to the point where we're going to clash and not be able to communicate, flow, and let things flow. But yeah, like, I just want to get it done at a different level. Like one producer doing some basic shit, that's cool. But basic is not why I signed up for this. You know, so it's like, I look at everything from a perspective of legacy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing this shit like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real, Lex. And it ain't nothing to like toot a horn or sound cocky. Like, I've never been a person who had a hard time making friends or being cool with people. So it ain't about none of that shit. So if you step into my studio and that's your vibe, you gotta get the fuck out. Because that's what we're not about. Like, we're not about to do that because number one, we too old anyway, and we trying to get this money. We trying to do what's right, and we trying to make plays that land in big places and last forever. So it's like, you know, you see people going platinum, you see people selling out tours worldwide, traveling, doing things, music touching people, affecting people. When you really don't look at the vanity of it. When you really see the effect of music and what it has on people, it's like you look at it differently. Like I look at music as medicine. You know, I'm from a place where people go through a lot. Music has helped me through a lot. Music currently helps me get through a lot. I'm from an environment where, you know, a lot of things affect you in certain ways to where it takes a long-term toll on you. And, you know, sometimes you have to reprogram your brain, and it's all about what you ingest. So let's say you might be going through, I might have been having a hard time, and yo, there's like certain songs that stick out in my brain like a sore thumb. Like, it's like Beanie Siegel had a song called Nothing Like It. And like that song was just like the beat, it just brought out my emotions and how I felt when I heard it. It's like I didn't go through anything that he was good. Like I might not have been walking down that block with him while his friend got shot or his mom, you know, got fired from her job and they got $20 in the house to last them until she doesn't know when, and he's got to go. I wasn't there for all of these things, but musically, and I was there. And I can relate because I see people in my environment going through it. And it's all about telling you to stay strong, keep going, don't let this knock you down. Like a bunch of messages. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. If I didn't find certain messages in music, I would be, you know, pretty much a different person because there is music that goes a little left. You know, we're not going to sit here and act like it's all lessons and blessings. Hell no. It's a lot of shake that ass. It's a lot of sell this, smoke this, do that. You have to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? You have to pick and choose what's for you. And everyone has a life, and they have to make the decisions based off of what they want and what they're doing at that point in time. So if you know, a lot of things go to how you live in. If you live in this way, you're going to like that music. If you live in this way, you're going to like, I like everything. Like my mom is on this Zoom right now. She could tell you I used to listen to Billy Idol in the crib when I was younger, like rock and roll. I had a small piano like the size of a baby keyboard. I used to go crazy. Like I used to be in my room. I don't know the keys on this shit. I don't know how to play the piano. I'm pressing the piano, singing. I'm singing about girls. I'm singing about friends. I'm singing about everything, Lex. It's just, you know, the music is just what you feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just everything. It's everything though. But
I have one more question for you before I move into the Q&A. Hopefully, is everybody enjoying this so far? Hopefully you're getting some good mindset tips, especially. Okay, cool. You got a lot of thumbs up if you can't see it on.
Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all.
So my last question for you are: what are some of the biggest challenges that you've had as an A&R and a manager so far in your music career, and what are some things that you've learned from it?
Biggest challenges. It's a new challenge every day, Lex. Like I can't, you know what I mean? It's a new challenge every day around every corner. You have to remember we're creating nothing and we're trying to turn it into something astronomically good. So it's like, you know, it's gonna be a challenge when you plant a seed and you're trying to have motherfucking, what's the biggest tree in the woods that we could have grow, and we're trying to have it grow in 2 months. It's gonna be a lot of challenges. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of challenges. So one of my main challenges is just the right people, like finding the right people. You know, it's just about, because like I said, sometimes people aren't right. Sometimes people aren't right, they aren't ready. And that doesn't mean that they aren't right. It just means that the timing isn't right for them, and they need to do the things to put the work in to get themselves to the point to be where they need to be in order to, you know, take advantage of this shit. So it's like, that's all it is, because I see people get opportunities and squander it just because they weren't ready. And like, you can't play with this shit. I'm gonna keep it real, because I played in the beginning. I had like, I came into this shit, and I don't even want to talk about that stuff. Like, because when I came into it, I was in LA. I was working with a friend of mine, good friend of mine, Tyler Henry. I love him to death. I was working with Party Next Door. I was on tour with like Drake and Wayne. And I'm gonna keep it 100. I was a little like shell shocked. I was just like, I got caught in a fucking moment. I was like, yo, this nigga Drake is wilding every night. Lil Wayne got people jumping out of motherfucking, yo, this shit is crazy. Party Next Door, he barely talks, but when he walks, people faint. Like, yo, seeing this firsthand is just like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I bet. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I had to come back to New York, and I had to really buckle down and say, okay, listen, I have to put my work in for my path and my journey and my legacy, so that when I spin back around this block and I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna get right. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been here before. I learned my lesson that I'm applying now. When I meet artists, like, I've been in the studio with everybody that's jumping right now from A to Z for the most part, you know, whether I document it on social media or not. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not, because I'm so caught up into the process. I don't pay attention to, like, if you ever see me, studio pictures, me, Mitch, we on the computer. We listening to music. We doing shit like that. You don't really see us like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what the studio is for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, with all of that being said, it's just a lot of the things that's the driving force for me is just working, just finding the right people, because these guys, man, they get that it's all good in the beginning, you know, until it's time to work. And they feel like you're supposed to be doing more for them, but it's all about promoting to the artist or promoting to whoever the client is that you have to help yourself more than I can help you. I'm only the help. Remember, help. That's what I am. I'm only the help. But at the end of the day, we're going to come together, because guess what? The type of help that I am, I get more help. I get more help. I get help that can help us to help us do more things and help you even more. So it's like, those are the things that I like to focus on, and, you know, just get shit going in the right direction, because, yo, I'm telling you, Lex, like, I've seen labels, they spend thousands and millions and on music and product that goes nowhere. And you know why? Because people weren't ready. So that's the biggest lesson for me. like I said, it's not about the music. It's not about the things that everybody thinks it's about, you know, because this game is real. Like, I'm a big avid fan of Nipsey Hussle. Study Nipsey Hussle in and out, you know, and this is before death. My little brother put me on the Nipsey Hussle. My little brother put me on the Nipsey Hussle, I want to say in about 2011. I never left the movement alone ever since, just because what I said, how he was talking. Like, I'm a certain type of person. I go to music for something. I don't just go to music. I don't just put my headphones in and just be like, oh shit, I'm just, nah. Like, I catch a real vibe with this shit. Like, it runs through my body. I feel everything that, you know, if I like it, and Nipsey never missed. And it wasn't more so about the music, it's the branding that was going into the music. You understand what I'm saying? So he knew his brand. When you know your brand, you know how to identify with yourself. You know who to identify with. You know who your fan base is. You know what your fans are going through. You know what the things to talk to them about. You know how to help them get through situations, you know. And this is what music is about. It's not about being cool, wearing a big-ass chain and doing all that other corny shit. Because I'm going to keep it 100. At the end of the day, if you can't really do what really matters and you got all of that shit, it doesn't matter. Because you're only going to have it for a little bit of time.
Yep, that's true.
You know, yeah,
take notes, everybody. Take notes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the way that we, and look, Lex, I started late in this game. I'm 33 years old. I started doing this when I was like, I want to say like
25, 26.
25, 26. And it's like, I always had the heads up on shit, but I wasn't taking the initiative. And that's something that I would tell people as well. Like, yo, you gotta light that fire under your ass. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you gotta get up and get out and get it, because, you know, time is of the essence. And I say that and I mean it, because you can't get nothing back that has to do with time. When you lose that, you'll never get a return on it ever again in life. I could get money, I could get new friends, I could get all of these type of people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get my time back. What I just spoke to you 2 minutes ago, I can't get that back. The word I just said 2 minutes ago, whatever I was talking about 2 minutes ago, if I wanted to run back in time and take it back, I can't. It's no possible way. So that shit is so scary to me that I don't play with my time. Like, I don't play with my time. Like, it'll be people like, yo, pull up, come over here, do this. All right, what are we doing? I'm all the way down. You can ask Mitch. I just pulled up on Mitch last night and we met. Like, you know, I just came and I met a dope R&B singer, and that's a lane that I'm really trying to jump into. You know, my mom and them, they used to put me on the heavy, like, R&B. My sister's, like, in choirs and choruses, and she would listen to straight gospel and R&B. So it's like, yo, Lex, watch. R&B shit is next. Watch. Yep. I'm about to wild out. I'm about to wild. I just like doing new shit. I like accepting new challenges. That's what this is. That's really what this is to me. It's not about what a lot of people make it out to be. Like, I just love what I do. I'm grateful and thankful for all of the people that have put me in places of position, that trust me, people that have taken their time to talk to me. Shari Bryant, the president of Rock Nation. Thank you, Shari, for always being there for me. We're all from the same block. Wayno, thank you always for being there for me. You know, just a lot of people, even friends, you know, like, who would just have an ear, because you go through a lot. Your family is usually the last people that get it. And I think, like, my family is starting to come around a little bit more now, because guess what? I understand what they're saying, because it's like, to the naked eye, you don't see what my hustle has gotten me. You know, I know because of my growth. You know what I'm saying? And I know because my personal growth, I live within myself every day. So it's like, you know, my family be all over the place doing what they doing. It's like, hey, what's going on? You got a job? Kids? Wife? Shit like that, you know? But, yo, I love my family to death. I'm gonna do what I do, because they are driving force for me as far as, like, motivation and inspiration. Because, yeah, hell yeah, man, we ain't regular. We a dope family, so come on, we got to get out here and have people in our family doing dope shit. And that's why I'm not going to settle for a 9-to-5 that, you know, I hate just to satisfy, you know, the public's, you know, perception of what I should be doing or how they feel I should be running around. Because me and Mitch was just talking about this before he went in the room. Like, I've seen money come and go so crazy in this game, in this industry. It's not about any of that. Like, because I love what I do. So the money is just an extra added. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's dope to have money because I want to take care of my family in a different way. And I want my family to experience a lot of things opposite to what we've been going through. Like I said, I'm from an unprivileged environment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have where I'm from. And I don't even come from having it as bad as everyone else that I grew up with around me. But, you know, for the simple fact that I live in an area, my next neighbor is 6 feet away from me. It's not down the block. I don't live in the suburbs. So, you know, what my neighbor is going through, I feel that. You know, if my neighbor is having an argument in their crib, the energy travels. I'll hear that shit through the wall. It'll hit me. And it's like, damn, that nigga going through all that over there? Like, shit, that's fucked up. And it's just real. And we share what we go through with each other. And, you know, it's just life. It's just life. Like, I'm learning a lot about life through everything that I'm doing right now, even with music. Like, I'm working on a lot of music right now. Like, I had wrote some music before in LA. I wrote a song that's actually was out and like doing pretty well. And it's crazy. Y'all gonna be mad at me on here. I didn't even go up for no credit for this shit. I just was fucking around with it. Nah, but I didn't care. Like, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna be so real with you, Lex. I didn't care. It wasn't about any of that. Sometimes you do things to show yourself that you could do it. Yeah. You have to do things to show yourself that you're gonna be able to do it. And you know, I did it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta work for free.
Nah, we ain't doing no more free work, man. We ain't doing no free work.
Not anymore. You know? We're not there anymore.
Nah, not anymore. Like, I can't afford to. It's so real that I can't afford to do free work because the work that I do compensates me and it takes me to my next steps. So it's like everything is a down payment on my next future moves. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's like right now in my mind, I'm just thinking about a lot of things that have to do with my career, my life, my family, my girl. It's like, it's nothing that has to do solely with myself, you know, because it's a bigger picture on here now. Like, just me, you know, coming to the realization of the world and how things go and how shit works.
Yep. Al, can I move on to, this is really good, but can I move on to the Q&A and open up the floor to some questions from people?
Let's get it cracking. Yeah, cool. Let's do it.
So if you guys have a question, go ahead and either raise your hand on the screen or raise your hand. There's a little button where you can raise your hand on the
Lex, I'm on the phone with it, so how do I swipe over to see anybody else who's trying to do some of this stuff? Or
no, it's cool. It'll be harder for you to do it on the phone, so I'll just call on some folks for you.
Okay.
All right, so if you guys have a question, go ahead and raise your hand or request unmute yourself.
I see a question just popped up. Somebody asked me what I think of the UK music scene.
Yep, go ahead. The
UK music scene is crazy. So I have family out there. I have a cousin who was part of a crew called the Deceptive Crew. His name is Raptor. And they were doing like music with like Akon and shit like that. And I have like my uncles. I'm West Indian. So my grandfather has like 25 kids. It's crazy. But it's like he went to London and like I have so much family out there that is OD. So it's like I get put on to a bunch of music. I was looking at another kid from out there, but you know, him and management had fell out. Me and Wayno was actually going to take a trip to London to try to see if we could secure him, but we weren't able to. But I'm gonna be out there right now. I'm fucking with the producers from out there, so I'm fucking with Mello, Yos, like Rico Beats is a big mentor of mine. So like everybody who was doing all of the Pop Smoke wave that's from out there, like we all tapped in, all of the drill scene. But it's like I want to even go a step further than that, and you know, dig deeper into what they really have going on out there, because I know something is bubbling out there, Lex. We just don't know about it yet. I just got to get there.
Yep. There are a lot of UK up and coming artists. Even UMG is starting to send us some artists for us to do press on them for.
Okay.
But yeah, the UK scene is getting pretty big. We haven't seen it yet. I see someone is raising their hand. Naishe, I saw your hand first. Go ahead.
Unmute. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, great, because I was having issues before. But
it's all good. What's up?
I have two questions, but I want to know, is it just one question or can I ask both?
Just shoot. Feel comfortable with doing whatever you feel.
Okay, the first question that I have is, as an artist, you know, putting your music out there, you spend, like financially, you spend a lot of money on getting the product to sound right. But when you're up and coming, you're independent, financially trying to actually get the visuals. How important are the visuals that go along with the music? Because I don't want to put anything out that the quality I'm not happy with.
You don't want to misrepresent yourself. I do.
Yeah, I don't want to misrepresent myself. So my question is, putting the music out there first, but how important is the follow-up with the visuals afterwards?
So this is my thing right now, right? You have to remember, your fan base gets broken down into pockets and they live in certain areas, right? So we have our SoundCloud people, we have our Apple Music people, we have our Spotify crew, we have our YouTube. I try to bounce it off and balance it with YouTube and Apple Music because those are the main. So I like to do double drops at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should do a Apple Music release and a video as well. I always do that. Like I said, I'm
Okay.
unorthodox. If you heard what I said, I do things
Right.
my way. So it's like, you know, the label can't tell me, yo, unless there's a strategic plan behind it and there's a reason why. I think that
Right.
everything should drop at one time because if you 9 times out of 10, let's look at it like this, right? Yes, YouTube is now considered to be a streaming platform of some such, but you're not going to YouTube to really listen to an album unless you're in the
Right.
crib. And so if a nigga watch your video, he's gonna go home and or he's gonna end your video, X out of it, because that's one record. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna go to Apple Music, Spotify, or wherever else, or Instagram. But I like to, like I said, I like to 2 at a time, man. I hit them on both. I like to hit every
both.
part. I like to hit all targets. I don't believe in, you know, but like I said, there might be strategy behind to
Right.
where it's like it makes more sense for us to do it as if boom, boom, boom. I like to, I go crazy. I like to hit them. Like, I ain't even going front. What we sitting back and waiting for?
Yeah, because the rollout for me is so important, and
Now,
making
the
sure
rollout
I'm.
is very, very important. So one
Yeah.
thing that I would recommend to people is like, you got to start networking on an early level. And it's like, you got to start. So when you're cooking up and you know, like, all right, we're halfway done with a project, start looking for premiere partners. So when I say a premiere partner, I say you start looking for, you know, these platforms or publications that are on the internet that might do a little article about you and premiere the record. You got a complex. You got to, find the people. Just find the people here. Don't go high. Don't look for the CEO. Look for the nigga that's running around and he's on the beat and he's writing, because guess what? They give him a little 4-sentence write-up every week. And that could be for you and whatever type of release that you're having. So it comes back full circle to the relationships. Don't worry about money too much, because I ain't got money. I ain't got no money right now. Don't get none of this, me up here talking with y'all and all of this shit twisted. Like, you know what I mean? I was just on the phone with my girl and I was just trying to tell her, like, you know, the things that I'm trying to focus on. And of course, like, money is a big thing, but it's like, you get money to use it on things that help you get what you really want. You know what I'm saying? So if you do make money and you allocate funds, let's allocate some funds to try to set a goal. Okay, maybe we want to get a PR. So let's stack up some bread. Let's go get some PR, but also before you do that, you do your research on the PR, whoever you worked with. What are the results that you have gotten for this person? How have you built their brand? How have you narrated the, you know, the story of the brand or the person? And, you know, it's a lot. We could go on for days.
No, thank you for that.
Nah,
yeah,
hell yeah. Don't worry
no,
about
thank
that
you
shit.
for
Trust
that.
me. Like, don't let money discourage you. I'm gonna keep it real with you, because it's so real. Like, don't let money discourage you. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, because I ain't going front. Money ain't shit but paper. You know what I mean? They put a big value on it, you know, and try to fuck us up with that. But like I said, you have to have so much fire and desire inside of you that, man, you not having money really don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter.
I definitely get
I understand your question. I understand everything, but just don't let that money shit fuck you up. You always got to get money. It plays a major part. But at the end of the day, you're going to build relationships that pay for whatever else you ain't have out of pocket. You understand?
Yeah, I understand that.
So you good. You good. Just, you know, try to work on those type of things. No problem at all. I see that keyboard back there too.
Yeah, I never know when I'm gonna write a song or get an idea. So like my second question is that I'm a songwriter. I'm also an artist, and I'm pushing both because, you know, while I'm also becoming you know, like I'm a writer and a songwriter, I just want to make sure that I'm leaving no stone unturned for an opportunity. So sending songs for like placements or just trying to make those relationships and, you know, get my music heard at all avenues. So my question is, with that being said, is like, basically, is it wise to push both at the same time? And from your expertise,
why not?
Right.
Why not?
Right.
Who said it's not wise? Who wrote a book that said, yo, you can't push this at the same time? Who set the law? Did God tell us that we can't do that? You can do whatever you want as long as you're working hard enough. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Yo, look at The Dream. The Dream played with the game so crazy. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. This nigga will write every hit for the last 5 years and then come out with a hit single himself whenever he feels like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just build the relationships with the people. So it's like I'll get your contact and send me some shit. And it's like, I'm gonna be in the studio and I'm gonna be with the writers and I'm gonna be with the producers. And this is what I'm saying. This is how you get your end. Everybody on there, you guys gotta find an end. We all need an end. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's an end to an opportunity that exposes us to what's really going on in the industry, or whether it's an end who brings us and walks us through the door and helps us with a position that we secure for ourselves, and we go crazy with the work. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And I'm an R&B artist, and I heard you say you're trying to get into
send me
R&B.
some
So I'm sending you some stuff after
rap
this.
is cool. That shit is just getting too easy at this point. I want to fuck with
I'm
some
sending
R&B.
you some stuff.
All right, for sure.
Naishe, I actually put you on the list of people that were playing today. So.
Oh, yay.
Okay, fine. Let's get to it
Cool.
then.
All right. Ladi, I see you have a question.
Somebody else about to pull up?
Okay. Hey.
Hey,
yes.
how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here. My question is actually about Wayno's podcast. That was like really cool that he was doing that. Is he gonna bring that back? Because I feel like he's very much.
I'm gonna be so real with you. Like me and Wayne, like we do a lot of things together, but like we also like I did like so when Wayne was like coming up with the podcast, I did some pilot episodes for a podcast with him. I'm not really good with the podcast shit, or I don't think I was that good at that time. Because he was like, but that's why I love him, because he never held me out of anything. He would bring me to the situation and be like, yo, come on, sit down, help me with my pilot for my podcast. I just feel like Wayne is very strategic. So if you see him do something and you think it disappeared, it never disappeared. He's just, he's about to crank it. You know what I'm saying? He's about to do what he does with it.
Cool.
All right, who else has a question? I see a couple people. Jasmine, I see you have a question. Jasmine.
Right.
Jasmine.
Right here.
There you go.
Y'all get me? Hey,
yep.
What's going on?
I got you, bro. What's going on?
What's good, bro? Chilling, man.
You on a porch with it, huh?
Yeah, facts, bro.
Where you from?
I'm from New York, but I just moved out to Bmore.
Okay. That's what's up.
So
they connecting. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, so like in terms of like what you said about Nip, like I've been studying like a lot of like the entrepreneur things and like how to monetize my content in terms of bringing like the fan base towards me, where I can like control how I'm moving with things. And the question I wanted to ask you is that with these streaming services, with Spotify, Apple, YouTube, everything like that, I was going to release music through the website and have people trained to go to the website and start getting content.
Oh, you want the consumer to be direct to where you at?
Exactly, a direct consumer approach instead of like having to go through the streaming services.
So I don't want to cut you off. Are you familiar with what Ryan Leslie was doing?
Yeah, he had an app for that. I remember that.
All right, cool. So Ryan Leslie, I had a meeting with Ryan Leslie, and this is before when he was developing it. So Ryan Leslie had brought me in, and he was just like, "Yo," and they did like showed us a documentary, and they showed us everything that they were working on, and he was telling me about the new principles of what he was trying to build for the new makeup, maybe, because it's like, yo, bro, if you build your own database, what do you need Apple Music for and all of these other things?
Word, exactly.
Like, bro, like I said, I'm very unorthodox. You know what I mean? If you really pay, I don't think that that's a bad idea. I think it's very smart for you to build something where everybody is going for you. You understand what I'm saying? Apple Music is cool, but we can go there for like, I might go to Apple Music to check you out and get lost on the main page because this nigga Drake popped up.
Right.
It's really that real, bro. It's really that real. So, and this is the thing about your website. Your website will have links that can go to Apple Music. You understand what I'm saying? Or Spotify. Build your website, bro. Continue to build your brand. Make sure all of the traffic runs through you.
Right.
And what I'm saying, just be very content where, you know what I'm saying, cautious about everything. And not cautious, but, know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so fuck around with as much as you can. Get familiar with what you want to do, how you want to, have the narrative of your brand coming across, a lot of that other stuff, and go crazy, bro. I think that's super. I think it's super dope that you're doing what you're doing, bro, and trying to drive all of that traffic to you, because I'm a hustler, bro. I believe in all of that.
That's a fact,
I don't want a
bro.
nigga going up the block to look for me. I ain't gonna front. I'm right here with it. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
do that, bro. Do that, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work a long way for you because it'll help you build your brand. It'll help you with your other avenues. It'll help you with merch. It'll help you with a lot, bro. It'll help you with a lot, and that's how you start building it across. You know, people just try to go straight up with one thing. You can't do that. You have to build out all across because music is a business. Rap, okay, you rap? Like,
I rap, yeah. I do spoken word too.
So that's it. Rap is cool, bro, right? This is what I'm saying. All of that's dope shit. At the end of the day, bro, it's a vehicle. You understand what I'm saying? We're trying to move you from one point to the next point. So it's like, I bet I made a song, but based off of the fact that I made this song and the song is so fire, everybody is open and, you know, paying attention to me now. Now when they paying attention to you, let's say if you got a cool little verse in the song. I mean, you got like a cool bar in the song. Like we did a record for me, my man Slim, Haas Irv. We did a record called All Day. On the record, Haas has like a super quotable where it's like, he's like, I ain't see no ops last time I was up in the bank, and then the ad lib is like, no. And then on the next joint, it's like, I ain't see no ops. He's like, I ain't see no ops last time I was boarding the plane, and then the ad lib comes in again. It's like, hell no. And those are two things that's actually facts. You don't see no ops on no plane on the bank, bro. So why you put that on a t-shirt now based off of what you said on the song? What does that do? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. It brings it out more. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
brings
now
it
it's
out
working.
more, and it helps people fall in love with your brand and your, you know what I'm saying? Your following will go up, bro. Trust me. You got to just have mind hacks. That's all this shit is about, bro. It's like I said, don't get too caught up on, you know, I'm a rapper and be a rapper. Like, I watched some shit last night because I'm still educating myself. I watched something last night on 50 Cent and how he finessed the vitamin water deal. This nigga's OD, bro. This nigga's OD. This shit had nothing to do with music. Had nothing to do with music, bro. And it's just like, it's him using his mind past him being a rapper. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, take your time to get familiar with how you want to step, but just do it properly. You feel me?
Jasmine, does that answer your question? He disappeared for a second.
Somebody said, think about your poems. What's going on? Think about your poems.
Cool. So we are at about the time where I wanted to move into the listening session. So we won't have time to get to everybody's questions. I do want to give a chance to one more person to give a question.
Tell them to email me whoever's questions I wasn't able to answer right here, then and now. I'm gonna slap the email up, and y'all could just give them my email, Lex, and let them know that they can email me. I'm gonna answer all of the questions.
Oh, perfect. Cool. So yeah, like El said, you can go ahead and email him. He'll put his email address in the link. And then, are you guys ready for a listening session? Are you guys cool with listening to some different artists and getting real feedback today? Throw a thumbs up if you're good. If you're not, then,
thumbs up. That's what we're here for. I love the music.
If you're not, then you come to the wrong place. This is the wrong event. But I have put together a list of some folks that submitted their music. Myself and my advisor went through some of the music, and we spoke about which ones should get a little bit of recognition, which ones should also maybe get some feedback based off of where they're at. So Elle and I will give you some feedback, and then you guys will also get hopefully some new fans today. So we do have a few folks that wanted to perform live today. My friends Prlm Chld. What's up, y'all? Welcome back.
Somebody about to be live on here with it?
What's good? What's the deal?
What's up, y'all? Can you guys introduce yourselves?
All right. First of all, we are Prlm Chld. It's a problem. I said we are Prlm Chld. It's a problem. Yeah, I'm Pride Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Got a real nigga king from North Philly. I got my bro with me. Tell me what it is, bro.
The rude boy, the rock star rebel, you know, Scotty Cash, not forget Big Man King.
Yeah. Then we got the first lady. Tell me what it is. So.
Like I said, my name is Whole Wayno, baby, gotcha, rebellion. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm digging the energy. Y'all came correct. Correct. Hey, yo, you popped it off crazy. Respect, though. What's going on? What we got going on?
Oh, all right, we about to perform. We about to do our thing.
All right, let me see something, man.
Shout out to their manager, Darnell, who
What's
linked
up,
us
Darnell?
with them.
Darnell got done with that good energy.
Yep. They're always ready, every single time.
That's a fact.
Put our little setup up. I mean.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure we're good.
So for those of you that have not seen or heard Prlm Chld, they performed on one of our first events. We also did an interview with them a while back, and they are so good. Go follow them on Instagram at
Let's get it.
Yeah, so we
Yeah, they look ready though.
yeah, so we got a song we dropped like last year, and we got a project dropping pretty soon. It's called Prlm Volume 1. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And this is
October 16th.
Yeah, October 16th.
Tell me about the song y'all about to perform.
Yeah, it's a song on that joint called Run Me My Shit. And
Run Me My Shit. That's pretty self-explanatory right
I was
there.
about to say, matter of fact, let's get right into it.
Go ahead, bro. Get to the money.
Huh?
I said, get to the money. I'm here.
You already look. Too young to be tired. Too old to be broke, too black to be quiet. I'm feeling chaotic. Send word to my folks inside of the riot. A problem. The niggas who know, they stay out of dodge. A problem. The niggas who don't, soon they gon' find out love. Little nigga grinding doing big shit. Talk shit real quick, wait to get your wig split. Walking, all I'm trying to do is get my dick wet. Walking, all I'm trying to do is get my dick wet. Walking, all I'm trying to do is get a big check. Walking, bitches on deck like a shipwreck. I spy little bad bitch with a thick set, looking like a snack. I'm trying to hit that.
Had to check the swag. I think they bit that. Busting all these rhymes
And my mo had to flip that.
Put the whole team on my back like a backpack. Take a break, candy, put the whip
like a Kit Kat.
Take a break, flip a couple stacks
For the get back.
Niggas fake ratting on their mans.
I don't get that.
Ain't with the tough Tony talk or the chit
Yeah,
chat. Problem
yeah,
is building
yeah.
motherfuckers.
Just say
I'm
I'm a
a
boss.
boss, like I'm Tony Montana.
Like I'm Tony Montana.
Baby, cause
Yeah.
you ain't learned
Yeah,
no
bitch, I ain't learning no
Oh,
math.
don't be frightened, cause you know just who I
I
am.
said, bitch, stop frontin'.
Bitch, I'm a
problem, and I came here with my gang. I said, run me my shit. Said, run me my shit.
Said, give me the money.
Said, give me the money.
Said, I want the money.
Said, I want the honey.
I said, run me my shit.
I said, run me my shit.
Said, give me the money.
Said, give me the money.
Said, I want the money.
Said, I want the
Yeah, I want
honey.
the money.
Yeah, talk that
Yo,
shit.
man, these niggas, they be talking
Big shit,
Word
yeah.
rough, cause they can't quit.
They don't never quit,
But
huh?
I'm no real bitch,
Cause
cause
the
the
trigger
trigger
finger
finger
itch.
know where to bend, but I can commit
Suicide doors in the cockpit.
Kind of fit,
Yeah,
niggas never got
yeah.
shit.
Need
Need
a-
a Brad Pitt, what's the benefit?
Huh.
Never caught a case that I can't quit. I was telling me, bitch, make them checks swift, cause I'm a boss.
It's a problem.
We are Prlm Chld.
It's a
I
problem.
said, we are Prlm Chld.
It's a problem.
Gangster. I fuck with that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that. That was tough. That was tough, yo. Nah, that was tough. Yo, Lexi, make sure they send me some shit. That was tough.
You already.
That was tough. Yo, you threw me off with that singing. I didn't think you was gonna sing like that. That's fire. That's fire.
Hey, we sing, we rap, all that shit.
So let's get right, bro. Let's get right. Send me some shit, man, and have your manager reach out to me.
Big facts. Darnell, you already know.
Darnell's
surely,
up
bro.
on here. Darnell, can you share their links and everything for us?
That's tough, yo. That was acapella. That's tough.
You guys are so good. Thank you guys. It's so good to see you again.
This is why, Lex, like when I sit, this is how much of like that shit get my juices going. Now I want to get in the lab. Like that shit is kind of crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that was tough right there, man. That was definitely dope. Just I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all send me that stuff over, all right?
Big facts, got you.
Yeah, we definitely from Philly, I mean.
Yeah, and we still
Let's
around.
get it.
We gonna fall back and chill, watch y'all.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it.
All right.
Y'all stay blessed. All right, keep hustling.
Yo, you too. You already.
Right on.
Thank you guys. All right,
y'all.
Prlm Chld, Darnell. Or Darnell sent their Instagram in the chat so you guys can find them. Also, Darnell and Prlm Chld, I'll probably be up in Philly sometime within the next few months. So I'll try to link up with you guys. Cool. So we have some digital performances. If anyone else wants to perform live, I know we have a few folks on here. I think Andrew Scott, who is SheknowsmebyJarell, it has a song that he's just releasing. But I have a couple of songs I'll play for you guys. Let me just share my screen really quickly. Also, you guys can put your information in this contact or the spreadsheet, by the way, that's being shared.
Lex, you gonna send me the spreadsheet after?
You got it.
All right.
Let me just share my screen so you guys can hear me. Also, Prlm Chld, I found on, who was it? I think it was Sway in the morning, Sway's bars in the bedroom. And as soon as I found them,
bedroom?
what is it? Bedroom bars. Bedroom bars.
What's that about? What they rap from the bed? What they rap from the room?
No, Sway from Sway in the morning does or was doing bedroom bars when COVID started.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wasn't hip to that. I didn't even know that they were doing that.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
So he was doing that, and that's how I found Prlm Chld.
Fire.
And every time they perform, you guys are
that's tough right there.
always
They got
on
that
par.
energy.
Yep.
Yeah, they got that energy.
All right, so let me just share my screen really quickly. So I have some links. I have some other songs that were sent via MP3. Next time, for the folks that sent me the MP3s, I will play some of your music, but please send it via links if we ask for it as links, just because it helps make the process a little bit more smooth. But I got some links, we screened it, and here we go. So I'm gonna play, I'm just gonna make sure everybody's on. So if I call on you, then just unmute yourself really quickly. Orion, I know.
How many people we got on here, Lex?
We've got 50 people on here.
That's what's up.
Yep. All right, so first person I'm gonna play is Orion, who I know is on here. Actually, can you guys hear me or hear the music? No?
Can't hear the music.
Okay, give me just 1 second. 1 second, share computer sound. Sorry, give me just 1 second. Here we go. Can you hear now?
Yeah, I hear it. Turn the volume down a little bit. It's a little distorted, though.
It's distorted? Okay.
Yeah, I just hear static.
All right, 1 second.
That's a good record. That's a good little vibe right there.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. In the meantime, while I figure this out really quickly, if you guys want to share the link and put your information on the side. Also, if you guys want to connect with folks, make sure you do. We always have some folks in here that are so dope. Let me just
make sure everybody's following me on Instagram at Lowkey_L. Send all your links. Send whatever else you got. Some hot from your block. Send it over. We checking out everything.
All right. Let me know if you guys can hear this now.
I can see it in how you want to get at.
Yeah, it's still distorted, right?
It's still static. Orion, is this coming out the way that it's supposed to? It's not.
Do you have is there any like type of external speaker that you have there that we could just rock out like that?
Me, no, unfortunately I don't have an external speaker.
Do you think it might be your headphones that you got on? Or? I don't know. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, let me take. I took my headphones out. Let me see if this will work better. Sorry, y'all. This usually works. We do this every weekend. All right, give me 1 second. Maybe this will work better.
Here we go. It says you gotta mute your mic, right?
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, y'all. What does it say?
They said that you had to mute your mic and turn something down. I saw it in the comments.
Oh, okay. Let me try this again.
That's all.
Your new nigga so bad. I'ma shoot him in the face if you with it. Only you can ease my pain. I put in a syringe and then I hit it. Yeah, epidemic. The way you spread your heart, epidemic. Yeah, epidemic. The way you spread your heart, epidemic. Yeah, epidemic. The way you spread your heart, epidemic. Yeah, epidemic. The way you spread your heart, yeah. Some things I wish I never seen. It's that cyber shit against you and me. He claims I got no empathy. I just got someone else to see. Nothing I say is guaranteed. You're always texting, who is he? Don't you got somewhere else to be? Let's just agree to disagree.
Epidemic, the way you spread your heart, epidemic.
Unmute your mic, Lex.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yo, who made that song?
That was Orion. Orion, where you at?
Orion, that's fire, bro. That's tough right there. I just want to say two things. You heard me, Lex?
Yep. Go ahead.
Like I rock with that song OD. It's super vibey. One thing that I would tell him is that with that type of vibe, like there's a lot of spots that were like open. Use your voice as an instrument in those spots. Like you don't even have to say too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just light inflections. Like just use your voice as an instrument because it's a vibe that's floating through. So, you know, we want to keep consistency going through the record. Consistency is key in anything, right? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with that one, it's like, yeah, man, just like use your voice as like an instrument on there. Like if I was in the lab with you, brother, I'd have told you some other shit, but you know, that's to be so not told, they claim. But you know, hit me, bro. Like that's a good record right there, bro. That's a good record.
I sing the whole project, man. I'm more of a rapper, but that was like more of my
bro, catch a vibe with whatever you catch a vibe with. Don't put yourself in no box. You're an artist. You're an artist. You ain't no rapper. You're an artist, bro. Don't put yourself in no box. That shit was tough. And like I said though, just get comfortable with just making noises that sound cool. You know what I'm saying? Like just fuck around, bro, because you know, like a lot of the artists that like I've been like amazed by, like with the shit that they do has nothing to do with lyrics, but it has all to do with sound. So it's like, yo, bro, do your thing, bro. Like that's a good record right there. Like a super vibe, like super vibe. Like you need to keep that shit going. What you need to do is try to tap in with Joe K from Selection and try to see if, you know, Selection Radio could pick it up or, yeah, bro, for real, because that's the lane right there. It's like, yo, bro, there's an avenue for every person and what they do. So it's like, you go to where, not to say it's going to be received, and that was that. Somebody said that's an H&M record, definitely. And that's why, yo, but honestly, bro, it's like, that's the shit, dry ball flow, definitely. Definitely, Sheena, you crazy. Definitely, though, but that's the shit that people feel good to, they live their day to. So like I said, you find the outlets that match your vibe, and you know what I'm saying? You get right with it, bro. But like I said, bro, fuck around with the vocals, man. Use it as an instrument. It's not even about the words.
For sure.
All right.
See that. Yeah, thank you for the feedback, man. I appreciate the feedback in the comments.
I appreciate the record. That shit was a vibe. Word. That shit was tight. All right, bro.
All right, cool. Thank you, Orion. So the next person, let me see who we have. Next person I have is Skool. Are you here? Yep, I see you. Okay, cool. So Skool submitted Big Joke by Brittany Crush. And let me know what you guys think.
Mute your mic, like.
You ain't innocent, oh, you ain't innocent. Know just what to do, know just what to say. Don't think that I don't know your game. Your game, it's nothing new, it's all the same. Ain't nothing changed, same. Call you 2-3 times, I call you. Call you 2-3 times, I call you. Reservations, they fall through. Expectations, they fall too. Fool me once, fool me twice. Won't be no third, I'm off. You a big joke, telling lies at a time, it's an issue. Ain't nothing that you did that I can't do. Didn't tell you before, but I meant to. It's official. Still ain't never
Yo, hold on, Lex. Damn, you cut it off. I had Mitch coming out to hear that shit. Whose song is that? Your mic is off, Lex. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yo, she just spun some shit,
Mitch,
bro. Yo.
What's good with you?
How's it going? Everybody,
Listen, man.
That is Mitch Moolah. He works with Chinese Kitty, Lowkey, Lil TJ.
Damn. Yo,
Everybody.
bro, somebody just spun some shit.
We can't run it back?
Can you run it back?
Yeah, let me play it really
Even if it's like 30 seconds real quick, I want him to run it back. Just run it back so he
I
can
got
catch
you.
my full so he can. That was bro. That was crazy, bro. Nah, that was crazy, bro.
Was it?
Bro, that was crazy.
Never done a thing that you did that I can't do. Didn't tell you before, but I meant to. It's official. Still ain't never done all you said. Still be trying to lay in my bed. You a big joke. I gotta laugh. You so little. You a big joke.
Who is this?
Oh, I am through. I know you gon' regret your choices. Kudos to you. I know exactly what my worth is. No, I ain't one for crying. All them tears don't wash away the lying. No. Call you 2-3 times. I call you. Call you 2-3 times. I call you. Reservations they fall through. Expectations they fall through. You a big joke.
I don't know Brittany Crush. Let me see what it's on Spotify.
What's the song? What's her name again?
That was Brittany Crush with Big Joke. Mixed
Big
by
Joke?
Skool. Yep. Mixed by Skool.
It's and we trying to find it on Spotify. You said Big Joke?
Yeah. Skool, can you share the link with us?
Her name is Brittany Crush, and the song is
That
called
shit is tough, yo.
I appreciate it. I produced it. I have 2 co-producers on it, and then Ladi, who's in this chat, she's one of the writers.
Look, we over here. That shit on
See y'all, man.
Yo, we those type of people, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? We not finna play around. That's a fucking fire record, bro.
You know, I appreciate it, man. We definitely got more where that came from, too.
Damn.
Where's she at? She in New York?
Where y'all from?
We're from Connecticut, but we out here in L.A.
How long y'all out there for?
We live here.
Oh, y'all live there?
Yeah.
I bet. So what you call it? This is what I want you to do. Take my email. Lexi, give it to you. I got people out there running sessions right now. We can set something up ASAP, bro.
Okay, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? My man Slim out there, he working with Ferg on some shit right now. Matter of fact, they in Vegas for the next 2 days, but they'll be right back and we could get some shit cracking, bro.
And I'm gonna be back east on the 23rd till like the 29th. I'm from Connecticut, like I said, so I'm being.
Yeah, bro. I'm a fan of this record, bro. I'm a fan of this record. Word. So, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds good. That's step one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds good. So let's try to follow up, bro. Whenever y'all back around the town, let's try to, see if whatever we could do. But email me so I could reach out to the bro and try to see what we could get done. You know what I'm saying?
All right, sounds good.
And you responsible for production on this, right?
Yeah.
This shit is tough, bro. This is tight, man. Y'all did y'all thing with this, bro.
I appreciate it.
Keep that shit going, bro. Keep that shit going.
We will.
Nah, for real, bro. This is me.
Nah, I appreciate it, man.
I was about to keep
Thank you,
listening
brother.
to the song over and over and over again now.
I'm sorry. Let me turn this shit up. Mitch started playing it. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm sorry, yo. My bad. I'm listening now.
See what happens when you guys just show up to things. Opportunities present themselves to you.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, Jarell, are you performing live for us? Jarell,
What's up?
performing live for us?
You put me on the spot.
You can perform live or have your song that you submitted.
Whatever you want to do, bro. Whatever you feel comfortable doing, bro.
Nice. You play the song. It was a rough night. My life was lost. So,
On the west side.
Yeah, man. The Lakers lost, man, and I'm hurt. Somebody gonna have to holler at Danny Green, bro. Somebody gonna have to holler at Danny Green. Hey, yo, and they're gonna make it seem like it's Braun fault.
I know, man. 40
how that's gonna go. But we go. Yo, that's a whole nother topic. Let's get to the record, bro.
Go ahead, Lexi. Go ahead.
All right, cool. Jarell is a good friend of mine. I grew up with him back in elementary days. So let me just play his song really
quick. Mute your mic, Lex.
Hey, you know I can't wait for a nigga get paid. Finna put dollar signs on my grave. Fucking 9 to 5, got me feeling like a slave. Finna buy my mama crib like she did for me. Hey, and all that pain really gave me a fire. If I make 100 million, 1 million kids inspired. Okay, motherfucker, okay. Told the world I was born to be great. And I ain't going out of this world, that's a lie. Yeah, I thought the world sucked back when my pacifiers steady in my adolescence. 21 questions and these girls kept me guessing. I was stressing over pussy that was never in possession. Ghosting me more than poltergeist. On the phone with T telling me it's no more nice. And baby said the flow so nice. In the club, snowball fights, we throw more ice. I get it. Hey, the competition, forget it. My lyrics imprinted to limit the critics. No ticket to travel, you travel, I pivot. I travel to Venice to tackle my image. I'm hitting it raw to show I'm committed. Now I pray for a period. My cousin getting a sentence. A few years behind bars and I still never visit. Got me feeling real guilty. Like your honor, I did it. I try to ball for the stats. I'm just another percentage for real. Hey, and I ain't going out like that. Pack my suitcase with my city on the back. Do it for the boys like I call my niggas Dak. I'm my Adam Sandler, I don't know how to act. Hey, but I ain't going out like that. Pack my suitcase with my city on the back. Do it for the boys like I call my niggas Dak. When I hop on the track, you know I can't wait for a nigga get paid. Finna put dollar signs on my grave. Fucking 9 to 5, got me feeling like a slave. Finna buy my mama crib like she did for me. Hey, and all that pain really gave me a fire. If I make 100 million, 1 million kids inspired. Okay, motherfucker, okay. Told the world I was born to be great. I swear niggas always go with that.
You can hear me, Lex?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Bro still here with us, right?
Yep.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. So would he like put himself in a box of like, not in a box, but would he like to say he's more lyrical than, you know, would he be more so on the lyrical side than like the melodies and shit? Because that's what I take from that.
Mm-hmm.
He can hear me?
Jarell, can you hear us?
Honestly, nah. Like I think my come up, like when I first started rapping, it was for sure more lyrical. I think that song is definitely on that side, but honestly, I have melodic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've especially
so
like
you got a bunch of lanes and flows and shit.
Like I try to, you know, part of it is just, you know, experimentation, like, you know, trying to find that sound.
Yeah.
Lately I've kind of, you know, I got ranges.
I fuck with that. What I would say with that is like bet. So it's like you know, the niggas be trying to rag Tory Lanez because of all this shit that's going on, but I don't really have nothing to do with that. I'm just saying he's a person who wows with the lane switches, right? What I would say to you is, if you're gonna do something, since you might do something different on every track, go all in.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna be having a lyrical track, this is a super lyrical track. If you're gonna have a super melodic track, it's gonna be super melodic because you want to show that you elite in that lane, like, and you know what you're doing with it, because that shit was tough right there. And you saying things that hit hard. You was like, I'm stressing over. What you said? I'm stressing over
a pussy that was never in possession. Ghosting me more than poltergeist.
Yo, listen, man. Niggas that use that as an Instagram caption. You hear me? Like I don't even know no cheesy shit. It's just real shit, bro. So it's like just keep giving the people what you know, what you feel. Like just keep giving the people what come from the heart and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
All right. I fuck with that though, bro. But just keep grinding, keep hustling, keep doing your thing, all right?
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
My nigga. The email is up, bro. So y'all got it. Send some shit through.
I got you. I got more on the way.
All right, bro. Keep hustling. Stay safe, bro.
All right. Next person that we have, I'm actually going to play some of Naishe's stuff because Naishe, I really, really liked what you sent over. Again, if you guys are sending stuff, please follow the directions and send links if I ask for them. It just makes it so much easier.
Big Joke was crazy.
Yeah, Big Joke was good. Naishe, do you want Wasted Soul or 6 Shots? Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. Well, I'm gonna play 6 Shots for you guys.
I'm about 6 shots away from hurting you. I put the bullets in the revolver. I'm sitting in front of your condo, and shadows are all I see. I'm about 6 shots, that's crazy. But you already knew this about me. So why do you test me like this when the Hennessy's kicking in? And I know I gotta let him go. Funny how now he's begging for mercy. I can hear him saying there has to be a different way. There has to be a different way. You're about to make a rash mistake. But all I could hear was the shells dropping down to the pavement. But all I could hear was the shells dropping down, down. All I could hear was the shells dropping down, down. All I can hear was the shells dropping down to the ground, dropping down, 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 dropping down.
All right, what do you think, El?
I like the record. I just needed more. She didn't give me enough right there. Like I got like a lot of vocals from it, but like I just felt like she took a little cause her voice is crazy. Like it's smooth as shit. It's like super crazy all the way a vibe. But it's like when you like you gotta deliver something with that, you know, cause we hear the notes and we hear, you know, I need to hear the words now to go with that, you know what I'm saying? So I pretty much got the vibe of what she was saying, but I just wish she would have gave me a little more. But it was still, she's got some, I mean, the vocals is definitely there. It was a dope vibe. I just needed a little more. I'm always looking for it. Like that's why I was sitting there like this, just waiting for, you know, whatever was to come out of it. But
to come more. Got you. No, I definitely appreciate that feedback. I definitely appreciate that.
I fuck with that though. That's your vocals?
That's my vocal. I wrote and produced it.
I bet. So I mean, send me some shit with a little bit more lyrics on it, so we could.
Yeah, I want you to hear "Wasted Soul," so I'm gonna definitely send that to you.
All right, send that joint over. You produce too. This is tough. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, Lex, I got a lot of talent in the room, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of talent in the building.
Thank you.
For sure, that shit is fire. But like I said, man, just give me a little more on that. Even if you go back in on that, you know what I'm saying? So that's a little homework for you. Go back in on that, touch it up, and send me something. We can go back and forth on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So
I got you.
All right, my party people. We're a little bit over time. Al, can you stay till 2?
What time is it? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah? Yes. Okay, cool. Let me share Breadcouch. Are you still with us? I see you, actually. I see you. Okay, cool. Let me share Breadcouch. Breadcouch, your song reminded me of, actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything yet because I'm going to let everybody listen to it before I give my feedback. Oops. 1 second now. Here we go. Better days.
Moving mountains with the mind, awaken fountains deep inside, water flowing. get a little bit stronger with time. Repetition, muscle building, memories start to arise. I don't know what I'm about, but I believe that I can fly. Polaroids of time long gone, no longer keeping me shy. Looking down from over top of mountain, sky is pretty, yo, and it's in 3D. Overcoming mental blocks, I'm jumping through the hoops like Wipeout when I'm TV. I've been looking toward the future, I've been looking for something I know I can be. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be, I never wanna be the ghost of L.Sy. I've been feeling euphoric, no like I'm invincible, I can lift the whole tree. I'll steady getting brighter, like the demo broken and it's at the maximum. Everybody always say they'll make it, but they never really get the fame, please. Everybody always look the same when they is lying underneath the pavement. We're moving mountains with our mind. We're making fountains deep inside. Water flowing in the night. Hidden powers in the vibe. We're moving mountains with our mind.
Use your mic.
All right. What do you think, Al?
I like that. I like that smooth, mellow, chill vibe. You know, like I said, I work on a lot of like rap, hip hop. Everything is very aggressive. It's like in your face. Like it's chasing you to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is like a good smooth vibe, and I really feel like the subject, like the matter of it, was dope as well. Like y'all got some dope ass shit that y'all playing in here today. Like that was a big vibe right there.
Yo, right on, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Yo, you made that?
Yeah. I didn't produce it. I'm just the vocals on that.
Oh, word? You look smooth as shit. You look like you was the one that was doing the vocals on that. For the vocals.
I'm literally like laying in my bed right now.
I love it. This shit sounded amazing, man. What else you guys working on?
Yo, we're working on a little tape. Me and the dude that produced that. We're working on like probably like 4 or 5 track EP coming out. I don't know when, but
okay.
I got some shit in the works right now, like indie shit right now.
So let's go, man. Send it on over. I ain't gonna front. Y'all giving me a lot of motivation and inspiration based off of everything that's getting played. And like, you know, this is enough. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna holler at some of y'all. You know what I mean? Like, y'all definitely gonna hear from me. We gonna build on some things.
Right on, bro. Yo, thanks for doing this, bro. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. You know, Lexus Peoples, you know, she always got good energy and good vibes for me. I was supposed to do this a while ago, but it's just I just been all over the place. But you know, I'm here. I'm focused up for this. We here though. I appreciate it, man. That shit was tight right there.
Dude, thank you, man.
Another person that can catch a soul lecture vibe too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sweet.
Yeah. Tell a cat I said what. See him trying to jump all in the frame.
Yo, yeah, Orion, where were you at, bro? Yo, I also just dropped a music. Sorry, I just dropped a music video for that song like 2 days ago too. I just put it in the chat.
You dropped the video?
Yeah, a little animated video. So if you guys want to check it out, keep that shit.
I gotta
it's
see that.
Dope.
Fully animated?
Yeah, fully animated. Sick, bro. I'm really proud of it.
Homie that did the animation. Who did the animation for you?
This dude Tearspace. Found him on Instagram. He's fucking amazing, bro. Like
yeah, because I'm looking for some of those type of people as well. You see how this shit worked out? You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah.
Definitely though, bro. I'm gonna tap in with everything you got going on, man. Don't be afraid to send something over.
Yeah, right on, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, bet, bro. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, bro. Thanks for the vibe.
All
right.
Thanks, Breadcouch.
Thanks, guys.
Let me see. Darnell, did you want to say something? I thought you wanted to unmute yourself. Darnell?
Oh no, I just wanted to thank everybody for the opportunity. I was trying to unmute myself. Manager for Prlm Chld. Really inspired with all the people that are on this call and all the excellent artists that I've heard so far. So I just wanted to give everybody a shout out, man. Keep grinding.
Oh man, for sure. There's a bunch of good energy in the building today.
Well, thanks, Darnell. All right, Chris Carter, do we still have you? I see you. All right, cool. Chris Carter is one of our interns over at Finessed Media. Very, very talented. Let me go ahead and share my screen for y'all. Just 1 second. Al, how are you liking it so far?
This shit is dope. Yo, Lex, I don't really do too much of this. Like, I just be like, you know, this is what Wayne be doing all the time. Like, I just be chilling watching him do this type of shit. So this shit is cool as hell, man. I'm not even gonna lie, this shit is pretty dope.
Cool. All right. Here we go.
And you acting like I'm doing something to you. I asked for a simple fucking acknowledge. Like, if you really don't want to fuck with me, like, just tell me that, and I will leave you alone forever. I promise you. And it's really that simple.
#1 draft pick, damn I hit the lotto. Remember we was whipping Silverados. Now we in the Benz with the 10 dodging potholes. Trying to make the city great like that nigga Carlos. RTG, fuck around I'm like a RPG. I'm about to blow off the impact. This is the one and better get back. She say I'm like Ali when I hit that. Float like a butterfly, she split like a Kit Kat. Waiting on my downfall, bitch you can't forget that. Money on my head, they wouldn't risk that. The game need me. Say it's hard, I make it look easy. You get a night, shorty can't keep me. Spin the block like a burnt CD. No mask, but you won't see me. All black like your boy GD. Your day ones that do you so greasy. For the money and the fame, but they swear they never change. It's crazy how the people closest to you want your downfall. I just hit a home run, life got throwing curveballs. Mama still praying for me, granny still praying for me. Mine's at the gate with a grin, I know he waiting on me. Do it for my city, so why they still hating on me? All the real niggas switched up and started faking on me. Never understood that, we are from a city where niggas get no love at. Traumatized past got me asking where the mud at. I'm fiending where the drugs at. Gotta take my mind off, I don't get no time off. Gotta work OT just to get this shine off. It's Carter, fuck you thought, nigga. Oh, we gon' be legendary. Carter call like February. Rather see me chained up or listed on the obituary. But we over offers getting head from the secretary.
Hey, baby. I miss you. And I was just calling to say I loved you. I know things have been crazy, but I will always love you. I want you to call.
Shorty said she love me, think I love her too. But I'ma fuck it up, cause that's what Carter do. Shout out to my nigga Rio, shout out to my nigga Q, shout out to my nigga Bishop. All we know is money moves. Carter go too hard for it. Nigga, I didn't starve for it. Eye for an eye, told these niggas I would die for it. Jesus grabbed the whip before I crash, or I'ma fuck it up. Complicated feelings, why is love always hard for us? Too many late nights, I ain't really home enough. Crazy how the things that for the best ain't really good for us. Once upon a time, you used to say that I was good enough, but shit hit the fan and you left with the rest of them. Called a man strong, but these drugs get the best of him.
What do you think?
That shit was tough. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I told you the type of music that I like. I like all of that. I like emotionally driven music. From the production to his wordplay, the subject matter, everything. It all was in the lane of like just keeping it real. And at the end of the day, the authenticity of what you're going through is all that people want. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what we want. We don't want the fake shit. I'm going through too much real shit to have to listen to a bunch of fake shit all day. So it's like, I love what he did with just talking from the heart and talking from the soul. I actually really felt that. What I think he should do is just keep fucking with this sound and keep fucking with that lane and keep being the person that, you have to mature your sound. You understand what I'm saying? You have to mature what you're doing. Like, it's like, okay, this is a great example of him doing X, Y, and Z. Now, moving forward, you have to do that on a higher level and more mature. And it'll take the product to a different place that it's never been before. You know what I mean? So I like that shit a lot. I like that record a lot.
I appreciate you. Thank you, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. So like I didn't even know you was on here. Yo, Lex, you keep on. Yo, I don't even know when people was on here. But yo, my girl texted me. She's crazy. I love you. Keep you relaxed. I'm about to, you know what I mean? We good. Yeah, she wildin'. Yo, fucking, what we gonna do is, bro, I want you to send me that record too. I'm gonna send you some notes. I want to sit and listen to that some more and send some notes, like send you some notes and shit like that. Like, I like when people just have like an open book type of theme going on, where we could just read and tell what's going on. Like, there's no hesitation. You're not afraid to let everyone in, and you know what I'm saying, just understand what you're dealing with at that time. Yo, listen, we all go through shit. We're all going through it at one point in time or another. Like, we are all gonna go through shit. So you know what I mean? Like, keep that shit going. It's cool to talk about the club and fashion, but I'm gonna keep it real. You don't go shopping every day. You don't go to the club every day unless you get paid for these things or whatever the case may be. If that's your lifestyle, I can't tell you that. But 90% of the artists that I know, when y'all in this space, y'all not doing all that fly shit. Talk about what you're doing and what you live in, and it'll, and just learn to have that mentality and mature it over time. And everything will work out.
But I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the feedback.
Yo, send me some shit. I'm gonna send you some notes though, bro. I'm gonna send you some notes. Who you produce that shit?
No, I put the voicemails in the back with my. mix it up a little bit. We put a couple of her vocals in.
But y'all taking the presence of mind to do things and to draw emotion from it. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, bro. You gotta have like life hacks that you can use in this shit to put you ahead of people. It's all about people feeling you and understanding what you're going through. We're not speaking, it's spoken word. You know, it's poetry in motion. There's a beat behind it. It's the same thing as poetry and all these other things. You know what we get lost in? The image, the vanity and shit like that. Like, fuck all that shit, bro. Talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit about what you going through. Talk that shit about that everybody in your town can fuck with. That's why niggas be hood heroes and hometown heroes. Like, you see J. Cole and all these niggas is not wasting their time. They could talk about hanging out with girls and doing all of that other cool shit and getting money. What is he talking about? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? And look what it's doing for him. And it's transcending over the whole world. The whole world is accepting him for that. So it's like sometimes we got to go against the curve to just, get the results that we're looking for. And, sometimes people don't even understand. Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to talk about the club. Nobody want to hear about bitches shaking their ass or chicks shaking their ass, excuse my language. Nobody want to hear that shit at times, but especially when you're going through things. Which when you're going through things, you listen to that real shit. So it's all about balance. We're not going to say, let's get all, mushy and all of that shit every time, but it's all about balance. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear, if you're a club artist, then you're a club artist. That means that that's really who you are, because 9 times out of 10, these dudes that make that type of music, they carry a certain energy with themselves. So they're being authentic regardless. It's not that they be in the club every night. No, they got the energy for the club every night. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you live your life and you do what you do, bro, but make sure you email me. I'm going to send you some notes on them joints, all right?
I got you. I appreciate it, bro.
For sure, bro. Stay safe. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I have 2 more songs that I want to play. I'm getting a lot of messages on the chat from people saying like, hey, can you play my music? Hey, can you play my music? Hey, I got a question. Can you play my music and stuff like that? Keep in mind, y'all, there's only so much time in the day to play everybody's music. So if we don't get to you, we have these kinds of events every few weeks. So
the outside opens back up and the world is normal again, Lord willing. Hopefully this shit will hurry the fuck up. We gotta get something cracking where we could just bring everybody through. I got studio space, we just make some shit happen. Couple people at a time.
Exactly. Also, if you guys sent your music after 2 o'clock from yesterday, we may not have gotten to screen it, which is why we may not be able to play it today. But just keep in mind, deadlines are important. Send your links the way that we ask you to, please. And then every week we have different events. So these are ongoing opportunities. Also, I'll make an announcement about this at the end of the call, but we have a membership coming up where you guys will have more opportunities like this. But let me play. We're gonna switch gears a little bit. Do I still have Lily, El.Sy? Yes, we do. All right. So Lily has a song out called Shadow that I want to play for you, El. This is a little bit more. Actually, Lily, how would you describe this song?
Question. It's like R&B influence, I guess more pop, a little bit of like trap beats. Yeah, and actually, fun fact, this song was released exactly 1 year ago. So,
right.
When's your birthday?
Happy birthday. Let's do it.
All right, cool.
Two years with no sleep. Guess I've been living the dream. I'm sinking. I've hit the bottom. Searching for something to cast aside the feeling. Looking out from behind. I got this energy. I feel it haunting me. I know it's following, and now I've realized I'm a shadow of who I used to be. I'm blending in on me, never been so high. Two worlds within me. I don't know who to believe. I'm fading into the mirror. And even though it hurts, it's still a part of me, the ghost that never leaves. I guess I've gotta learn to live with my disease. My God, help me, please. 'Cause I need this energy, and it's always haunting me. I see it following, and now I've realized I'm a shadow of who I used to be. I'm living in on me, never been so hollow, feeling incomplete, like I can see through me, but it's making me stronger than yesterday. I'm embracing the other man. I cannot run from reality, 'cause the shadow is me.
Damn. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That was tough. That was tough. Yo, you know what I could take from everything that I listened to for the most part in here? You guys have a lot of y'all have great music with legs. Like the music can travel. Like that type of song could be used in many different ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course we put out music to be on albums and whatever, so forth and so on. But, you know, movies get made, TV shows get made. You know, all of these different things go on where we need sound behind it because sound is emotion. And, you know, she pretty much still to deal with that right there. It's like, if it is a song that has to do with tapping into your bag and getting into your emotion without even doing too much, she just did that. Like, and she killed that too. Or I'm a fan of that record. What's her name again? That shit was tight.
She is El.Sy on Instagram, but
El.Sy.
Lily, are you
That
still
was a tight. That was tight.
Thank you so much. Wow. Yeah.
Tight.
Like, yeah, it's been a journey, and that I guess
That
I
was
put
sick.
that all
El.Sy.
into that
I
song.
like that. I like that song a lot. Keep it coming. And that's a year old.
Yeah, it's a year old.
So you probably got some even crazier shit in the cut. All right.
Yeah,
I know I'm right.
Yeah, I'm working on an album right now. Actually, the songs on the album are kind of like different genres. Because I got some stuff.
It's
that's
cool.
like,
You got me curious as to what to
yeah.
be looking for already. What I heard. So I'm already all ears. Like I just run it across. When can we inspect the album?
It's coming out December.
So where you located?
I'm in LA.
Okay. So it's a lot of my people on the West Coast. I'll be out there soon. I'll be out there in a couple of weeks and stuff like that. So, you know, I'll have Lexi let the word be out when I'm out there, and you know, it's gonna be none but sessions and, you know, just catching vibes and chilling. So it's like, you know, let's try to get some shit in. But I love that record. That record has a lot of feel to it. Like, you know what I mean? And you didn't even do too much. It wasn't like you were overexerting yourself. So I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lily.
Thanks, Lexi.
All right, I have time for one more. Shamar, are you still on here? I think we have a song from you. Shamar Smith. Doesn't look like Shamar is on here anymore. Okay, I had that one song. I'm trying to think. Let me see who I want to play. Mario, are you still on here? Mario Collado. Yes, you are. Mario, click that link really quickly. I know you submitted something to me before, so send me the link and I got you. Mario L. Mario is LightUpp, who is really good friends with Haas.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Knows my little guy Haas. Haas is the truth, yo. We got some super crazy stuff in the works on its way.
Right. Mario, can you send me that link really quickly?
Where's Mario from? Did I ever meet Mario?
Mario's from the Bronx. Mario,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yo.
Hey.
What's up, Mario? We can't see you. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, what it
How you
do,
doing,
Lo?
man?
What
You
it
look
do?
familiar. I don't know if I met you before.
I don't know if we met before. I don't know. Usually I don't forget a beat here. You feel me? We one of the the extraordinary gentlemen out here.
Tapped
So
in, yeah. We tapped
I don't
in.
miss the
I got a
beats
little
usually.
salt
You
pepper
feel
coming
me?
in on my shit.
Yeah, I see you,
know,
kid. I see you.
I'm getting a little older. My shit salt and pepper coming in.
I'm kind of waiting to see when my shit gonna pop up. That salt and pepper be the wave. You know they be digging that.
It's all love, man. Yeah, we just take it how it comes. You know how it should go. What's up, though, bro? How you doing today?
I'm good, my brother. I'm chilling, man. Enjoying this nice day. It's kind of a nice day in New York, but I'm enjoying more the energy in this chat, in this whole joint. It's fire, man.
Appreciate that.
And all of that.
Can I play LinkedIn for you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Play that.
All right.
Play that. Yo, this shit is hilarious too, Lo, because nobody calls me Mario.
Except
for me. Hilarious. But people that like personally know me.
So what's your handle, bro? What you go by?
LightUpp. Like, well,
all right, say that.
Piece.
Everybody be calling me Lowkey, and nobody call me that in real life.
I don't mind when people call me that. You feel me? I enjoy being a real person from time to time. You feel me? You get rapped.
Yeah, because you know how this day and age is running
you
all
already
over.
know. It keeps you grounded.
Yeah.
All right. Light, you ready?
I'm about to tune in right now, bro.
Yeah. Bump that.
All right, cool.
I'm a player, so I walk with a limping, pimping. Call a treat, you fuck her right in the lips. Got it on me, fuck around and get ripped. Nigga, I'm hot. Nigga, I'm fuego. Try to bust it like Draco. Hit it off for the peso, let's make a move. Hey, I let my bitches choose it. She wanna do me, hey. Long as she suki. Give it that 2-piece. Left, right. I'm talking left, right, Eat it like cookie. Hit it off for the nookie. Now promoters wanna book me. Funny how they overlook me. Nigga, I'm hot. Nigga, I'm fuego. Try to bust it like Draco. Hit it off for the peso. Willimin, surfing, whipping it, swerve, meditate, murder, boom, wolves with me, we holler at the moon, niggas capping like the top of a room, logo, I don't follow the rules, clear out the room, I'm a player, so I walk with a limping, pimping, call a treat, fuck her right in the lips, got it on me, fuck around and get ripped, nigga, I'm hot, nigga, I'm fuego, try to bust it like Draco, hit it off for the peso, I get it jumping, I got the trap jumping, feds taking pictures, niggas is up to something, wait, sip it, be quiet, don't say nothing, keep it low, I'm tucking the onion, seeing niggas die for nothing, poke it up for bluffing, fake nigga make loving, do it all for my cousin, whatever's in the duffel getting double, until we meet, I'm tucking the metal, I wonder if heaven gotta get him, cause I'm high like a devil, I'm a player so I walk with a limping, pimping, call a treat, fuck her right in the lips, got it on me, fuck around and get ripped, nigga, I'm hot, nigga, I'm fuego, try to bust it like Draco, hit it off for the peso.
What do you think?
You gotta shoot video to that, bro. You can hear me?
Oh, that's a fact, bro. Yeah, I'm actually in the work right now, shooting the video with my mans. I'm like the Dominican Ludacris, though. You feel me?
So
like,
show your character, bro.
Yeah, it's all character, bro. You feel me?
Your character, bro. That
goes
hand in hand with your brand.
Exactly, bro.
All of that.
Exactly. I'm shooting a video in a week. Actually, I'll give y'all a little sneak peek. I'm about to turn into an old man, and I'm about to have 2 shorties take me out on a date. They're gonna cut up my waffles and shit, cause you know I'm mad old. I can't feed myself. I'm gonna be limping with a cane. You feel me? Limping, pimping.
Bro, listen, that's tough, bro. Listen, if that's your approach, and you looking at it like that from that angle, bro,
big.
Go ahead, bro. To keep it real, bro. Go ahead, bro, and
real big. I'm trying to be. I'm Missy Elliott is like one of my favorite artists ever. Period.
That's fire.
And just her.
You was born here, or you was born in DR?
Makes me want to become.
You came here. You was born in DR?
Nah, I was born here in the X, but both my parents.
Okay.
You know, and Hasi my nigga, Hasi my little bro, twin. Like that's my twin. Like I love my little nigga. Like he recorded at my studio at Thriller.
Okay.
I don't know if you've been there before.
Nah, that's a fact. That's my guy. Yeah, we got some.
I ain't never seen no ops when I walked in the bank. No, I ain't never seen him.
Yeah. We going crazy.
Yeah,
we going crazy. Yo,
so
shoot the video to that, bro, and tap in with bro. So if y'all got the studio, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's the means of where everything go down at, bro.
Exactly. You already know, all that shit cooking up. You know that.
Yeah, bro. So just holler, bro. Tell Haas be with me on the regular, bro. Haas is
got
a bunch of shit we taking care of.
From man to man, and being an artist, going through the industry and meeting a lot of people and shit. Yo, bro, your energy is very rare, Lo. I appreciate
that, yo.
Always stay
I appreciate
you,
that.
You heard?
I appreciate that, man.
Your energy, my nigga, and the advice for real, bro. This shit gonna go a long way.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This year, I've been learning about, like, my girl be teaching me about that shit, like energy and like just being spiritual and shit like that. So it's like I'm tuning into that on a whole nother level. I'm learning a lot of lessons in life right now. Life is a lot of bro. People think I know things. I don't know everything though. You know what I'm saying?
This pandemic has been a great time to look within and really,
it's a reset,
find out what makes
a
you
reset.
tick,
Whether it happened through some bullshit or some good shit, we needed the lesson. So it's like, I'm just taking it as it comes, bro. I see what this energy shit is about, and I'm just trying to keep it like that, bro.
But you see it's circulating, Lo. You see it's happening right now. You feel me?
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry, guys.
Love, my bro.
I was saying, if you guys follow L or LightUpp on Instagram, it's always inspirational stuff. Every post you're gonna see inspirational stuff. So if anyone needs good energy and good juju, go follow L and LightUpp on Instagram.
Good looking, Lex.
All right, y'all. So it is about time. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you so much. We
did it up. This was lit, Lex.
Yep. So we appreciate everybody for coming today. L, you're the man. Thank you so much for sharing your advice.
Shit, Lex, you know me. I'm just thankful that you considered me for this. I appreciate. This is my first time ever doing something like this. So
I've been trying to get you on forever.
I know. I was just telling my peoples, you know how life be, man. We got a lot going on, but I'm here for you. If I say something, I always mean it. I got you. I ain't never gonna leave you hanging.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all, and everybody. Just make sure they got my email, Lex, so if they have to send anything out.
I'm actually gonna share. So if you were on this call today and you put your information on the contact sheet, you all had to register for the event. So I'm gonna send out a link or send out an email with the link to the contact sheet as well as the as L's email address. So if you guys have any additional questions or want to send him music, then you guys can reach out. Also, as I was saying earlier, we are going to be launching a membership program. So we've been doing this for about 6 months now, 7 months since the pandemic started. And in the last 6 months, we've had more than 500 people show up to our events online not every single week we have 500.
But just cumulative.
Yeah, exactly. And what that means is that we're kind of hitting capacity of how many people we can really have on these phone calls. But in addition to that, we see how much of a need there is for people to have these kinds of opportunities. So on November 2nd, we're going to be relaunching our new website. We're also going to be launching our membership program. So if you'd like to continue being a part of these events, it's only going to be $5 per week to show up. And then we'll have a second tier, which we'll announce next week, where you get a chance to get your music screened and then be in front of more music executives on a monthly basis. So if you guys are interested in that, if you'd like to let me know personally to put you on a wait list, then hopefully you guys have my information. If you don't, I'll just type in my email, or not my email address. I'll put my Instagram on here so you can connect with me. So I'm Alexi Rabadam, on Instagram, I'm Alexi with an S, RBDM. But if you all want to know me personally, don't call me Alexis. My name is spelled Alexis, but it's not pronounced Alexis. All right, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this.
Let them know real quick.
Thumbs up if you got something out of this today. All right, cool. That makes me happy. So thank you everybody again for coming.
I appreciate everything. Shout out to everybody that came through today, gave me good energy in return, and this is what we do. Stay humble, move silent. Keep it pushing, y'all. Just keep hustling. Everybody do what they got to do.
All right, everybody. I'm going to keep this open. I'll stay on. I'll be the last person on in case anyone has additional questions or wants to say anything. But El, thank you so much for coming.
Appreciate you.
I might pop up to see you and Mitch later if you're still around.
Look, you see where I'm at. You see what's going on.
Yep.
I got a lot of work to do today. I got some records I got to deliver, so it's all good. I'm going to be here for a while.
All right. Sounds good. I'll talk to you later, El. Bye, everybody.
All right,
have a good
later,
weekend.
all right?
Talk to you all
All right,
soon.
thank you. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe, all right?
Thank you, El.
All right, peace.